Quiet in round 2, non-existent in round 3. Merc finds one back on the other side, so a 4 versus 4 as we get towards that last 10 seconds. Psycho's dropped in, but they've got to look in for the plant. Achieved on a bit of a late swing here, waiting for Muzi to come down on white stairs. But Tim, the plant needs to start now. Kamikaze into position inside of Coffee, starting it down, but oh, there's an echo.
Point, but no, Achieved keeps them in touch. 3 versus 4. Psycho gets aggressive into sight, shut down in the crossfire. Bolo, Merc, they don't need to move to find themselves one apiece. Bolo doubles down. It's all up to Julio, and that is a sentence that I keep repeating, but the outcome is the same. Merc, he shuts it down, and TSM take round 4, and they now lead 3-1.
Down inside the bags, crouched down. Psycho finding one, a swing comes in, but the Merc gets a shutdown. A 3 versus 3, 10 seconds on the clock. 2 come in for TSM. A 3 versus 2. They're both hanging around white. One's in cocktail. They're going for a plant on the default. I don't think they can stop this one, Tim. This should be a plant going through. It's going to be a retake scenario for NIP. Otherwise, it's 6-1.
TSM just showing a better capability to get in and get that diffuser down in the final seconds. It's something that NIP were unable to achieve. Merc half health though, he's got to stick this out in a 1v1. He's up against Julio, a man who we know can be calm in these critical situations. He's going to find a way if there is one. Merc is there waiting. The shield is cleared out. Smart move from Julio. Knows that Merc is likely using the utility against them. Knows where the diffuser is now. Has 10 seconds to find his kill. And there he comes up against their own castle barricade. There's the peak hole in the wall that's going to allow Merc to make this challenge. It is too late. Nothing Julio can do about it. Well played from Merc. Gets himself that final kill. And TSM, they take their first attacking round to get themselves onto match point.
To find where Psycho is and close this round out, Tim.
Definite opportunity for them to get in, maybe stick the diffuser down, like you say, just force Psycho to make a play. 50 set, it's not even going to matter. Easy. I was just going to say 50 HP left. Charlie finds him on the white stairs, closes it out, and what an unexpected result for TSM. I'm not saying that we didn't think they'd win it necessarily, but a 7-1 against reigning world champs. It looks like NIP have wound the clock back to day 1 here, Des, and hits Bolo, slapping him off the window. And there goes Merc in response. This is just turning into a battle of finesse.
Merc just like, I'm gonna end this kid's whole career. Just wait for him to step out. The one tap was, Muzi's kind of crouching, diving all over the place, leaning back and forth, and casual as a cucumber. Merc's like, one shot is all it takes. Gets the shutdown, a 4 versus 3, but Tim, final 30 seconds of the round is where things really start to pick up. There's still a lot of utility in TSM's back pocket, so I want to see it brought out now, just rain down hell on NOP and go for the round end.
Beautiful shot from Gio there. Julio fighting hard for the trade though. He's inside of sight, shut down from the door. It's Merc on the double. It's all up to Kamikaze. He needs to go big, but can't. Merc closes it out. TSM 2-0 Des.
Kazi stepping in. Can they see each other? Apparently not. The smoke too thick. Charlotte gets the shutdown. It's 4 versus 2. It's all falling apart in the last second. Muzi gets one back, but he's going to go absolutely huge. Gio with the shutdown. TSM stop NIP in round 12.
Oh, NIP, what a story you almost gave us. Against TSM here, one of the big hopes of North America, and it's another one of those rat plays. This time it's Merc. He pops up from the baths and he sends them into a spin as he manages to get that kill. Fantasy taken down as well. This is just becoming one-sided at this point. Furia have lost their heads here, Des. It's 5 versus 2. It's less than a minute into the round.
They're leaning instead in towards the utility drain. Merc finding one. The thing is, Tim, I don't get too excited about that anymore because I've already seen what Furia can do 3 rounds in a row.
Well, this is the thing. It was exactly the same last time. Merc onto Miracle for the opener. It didn't stop Furia.
Half how they can use time effectively to get the information they need and go for a close. Merc with 1, Merc with 2, a big 3K in the round. It's down to Highs, who's had a mediocre performance, is the only way you can call it. Not quite hitting the highs that we've seen before. 4 kills to his name. He's got to almost double the count in this round by getting 3 more. 20 seconds to play with here. Diffuser not in hand. He wants to try and play for these kills by the looks of it, but Tim, they're going to hold the cross here. They're just going to wait for him. I don't think he's going to find much. A nade not going to be anywhere near Merc, who sat down inside a split. This one's going to close out 7 and 5. Furia, hearts broken in round number 12, but we get to see what they can do on the defensive half of Cafe after the conclusion of this game.
The clock ticks down and TSM take themselves a hard-fought victory.
Again,
boy, did they come out of the traps fast there. there. They were absolutely all over Furia to begin with.
Kind of thing, and there it is. Fantasy striking up big, just playing the patient game and getting one for himself. Merc strikes back onto Miracle elsewhere, so it does come down to that 4v4 once again.
From Geo by a wall rather. And
oh, that's lazy.
Easy as that. Merc manages to find the kill, and that is now going to be 4 versus 1 as he gets himself another 3 on the round, 4 on the round. Merc unstoppable, and the TSM revolution continues here on Cafes.
Another round, but Tim, the shots being hit by Fantasy, by Miracle, by all the guys on this team have been miraculous the whole way through. Fantasy taking a challenge, we're on the back door, the pistol comes out to a triple, can't find the fourth, but Miracle's there waiting. We're going all the way to 3, Tim. To remove a shield that might have been present inside a highway, but this time round there isn't one, Tim. They've backed away a little bit deeper here and have dug in, ready for the assault to begin.
TSM looking much, much stronger here, and there we go, Bolo with an opener. Merc doubles down and gets 2 and 3. Achieve finds 1, and it's all up to Rare. Shut down in a heartbeat as TSM are back. Just feels like Furia are going to come away with this one, but that's the shield gone. 2v2, there's 24 seconds left to go, and this is absolutely anybody's, but the diffuser is down cold, collected by Charla. Is he going to have an opportunity? He's going for it, Des. He's going to try and stick this. Miracle and Rare, 2v2. They've got to make a move. Merc cuts off 1v2. It's Charla, it's Merc, it's Rare managing to find the kill. 1v1, can he find his last man? Merc is low health. He's just going to keep himself inside of the closet. So is Rare here. Each of them a breath away from death, Des. It's going to be one bullet that will end this. 30 seconds left to go, 23 for Rare to realistically do something about this. He tries to peek the angle. Merc, he's not moving anywhere. He's going to keep himself put. Surely Rare knows where he is. He knows now. Surely he goes for the pre-fire. Does he get it? No! Merc comes out on top. NA come out on top of what has been an unbelievable battle. And that is going to be TSM fighting their way from behind to take Oregon and to close out this match and continue on an unbelievable upper bracket run so far. Stand and hold angles and try to just lock this down and not let Liquid inside of the map. PSK, you take one more peek and you are going to be done.
Great teamwork.
Merc happy to get out of the window there, gets himself a kill. Palu does manage to level it out.
Pushes on the shield, but he finds Charl around the side. A trade back elsewhere, 3 versus 3. Bolo hits the 20 that he was looking for. Palu's left all alone. TSM have done it as Bolo hits 21 kills. They take map number 1.
Shots if he comes through the door. Merc's just walking in here, Des. They're not aware. He manages to find 1. Can they react to the call? Not quickly enough, taking a ton more damage, and Merc's just going to hold his angle now as he has taken some damage himself, but achieved working from above, I believe, and gets one onto resets. 5 versus 3 for TSM now. Ness needs to step up and find Merc here, but he's not going to. Merc able to just hold himself inside of the doorway and get himself another. That's 2 on the round, and he's doing unbelievably.
Lucky.
Trigger
look a bit far to the left, but yeah, I don't know if it's trigger discipline or him just narrowly missing out on opportunities here, because Liquid are slowly starting to step their way forwards. He hasn't got a hatch he can drop down. It is reinforced behind him. Now he's on the move, but Liquid have mostly moved away. Here he comes on a flank, gets to the top of square. They still don't know he's here. I can't believe how patient he's being, because Liquid, they're looking towards the execute team. I really feel like he's got to make his move now. He's looking for Palu, he's looking for Ness. Will he see any of them? Might see one on the downstairs. Still doesn't. Now he sees 1, just misses him out as well. They're going for the plant, my man. You've got to make a move. Finds the 1, gets the shutdown. Can he find any more? Sees the diffuser, gets 1, gets the 2nd, gets the 3rd as well. Merc has absolutely crippled Liquid from the back after the patience of a saint. Saw him hanging on the top floor for the longest time. They're going to win on the time there, but Merc is the hero.
Nothing short of a majestic play coming out of the vigil of Merc there. You can just pop up the main stairs and challenge onto that double door, but TSM, you would expect to be aware of it. Merc once again on the entry, takes down the 4K hero that we saw last time on this site. It's Ask gone. Himself a long angle inside of open. 57 seconds left to go, and a lot of pressure for Liquid to absorb here. There's multiple accesses to site. Merc takes a shot through the wall. It's just one of those days.
The magician.
It's just one of those days where the shots are landing.
Bolo gets in and gets 1, resets a 2nd in the round. A 3 versus 2 with Geo trying to sit the diffuser. Ness coming in towards Bleepers. Big C4 over the top, but it gets shot out. Resets is down. Nesk has got to do it all. Bolo steps up for the challenge. It's a little bit of a 1v1 on the close angle. The Bolo wins and sends them forward. the upper bracket. Liquid drop down to the lower.
Play with it, of course. No time to open up the site, but that's not going to matter if they can frag out the entire roster. Geo's down, Bolo left alive, but he doesn't even see any of the members of Empire. They take map number 1 here.
They're doing anything about this. Misses some crucial shots on the VIP player. He'll hop back into coat check to try and survive these last 20 seconds.
They're locked in a box there. Not much you can do about it. But like we were talking about earlier, always can bank these incendiaries and keep the members of TSM, for the most part, locked to the inside. Is a big mistake made there. Geo's dropped. That's the case down in an awkward position. Scyther's out as well. Empire are doing it. They're bringing it back, but okay, here we go. Bolo, he's retrieved case control. He's got it down on the ground. It doesn't look like Empire have any positioning to stop this here. Great overwatch coming in from Chala as it's now secured by Bolo, and always left alone with only about 35 seconds to get himself back over the case and get this counter defuse going. Will he be able to clutch out? Will he be able to push this map forward, or are we going to coastline? That's the big question in play, and the answer comes swiftly as Bolo secures yet another kill. Coastline is coming up next here as TSM strike back. Also, a big checklist still sits in front of TSM, so while they have the player advantage, map control still needs to be gained. A second kill, though, is going to thrust that forward to a huge degree. Let's make it a third, why don't we, as Bolo gets his own personal second.
Some terrible things could happen in this moment here, but Merc, he's going to make sure that they have some overwatch on this. He'll make it down and do a 5 versus 1 here. That's a flawless as Chala is able to find the last kill for TSM.
Not going to see either team, though, yield their first kill, as both Joystick at low HP as well as Achieved revive back up, are going to keep themselves into it. Joystick nearly lost, but the real story is Merc coming back into it here and locking down the first real kill against Shepard.
Joystick on such incredibly low HP as well. In Empire, they haven't been using Finka at all throughout this best of 3. So they won't have those adrenal surges, and Merc's got another kill. Oh no, not like this, Empire. Going for TSM into the post plant.
Geo's out in the open, but now down on the ground here. Achieved with a position in Cool Vibes, though. Catches one of the members of Empire. He's got so much to contend against, though. A direct fight at the top of Cool Vibes is waiting for him here. He spotted the player in the corner of his eyes, but it's not going to be enough. Always shuts it down. And Empire are your first grand finalists of the Six Invitational 2022.
And that's going to be a big help, but here come TSM straight into sight. There's Merc gets one, Bolo gets one, Merc another. Achieved. Surely this is over. 5 versus 1. It could be another flawless round to close it out for TSM. And what a message the North American side are sending here on Chalet Cyber. He's looking for anything he can get. He knew there would be nothing. Charla finds the shots into the back. Third flawless round for TSM, and they take map 1 in quick fashion.
Utility on site. FaZe can start thinking about that push. You haven't got Achieved on the downstairs anymore with the C4 in back pocket to deny you going for a plant, so it's all about going in for the execute. In they step. Charla still in a position where he could look to help challenge onto this one, but he goes down. The trade. Merc gets one in as well and nicks it away. Astro's got a strong arm his way in. You've got to get the Iana in at the same time. In they come. Bolo can win one swing. Yes, he can, as Merc finds the other. They get the shutdown.
Aggression onto the door there, but right now you just know that TSM are going to find another way to do it, and there it comes. Merc, he just flips himself to the other side of the wall. He gets one, he gets two, Des, and that is going to be Bullet and Souls shut down. And FaZe, they just look like they're in free fall at the minute.
That Vector's lethal, Tim. We interviewed a couple of players about it. Fastest gun in the game can be a nightmare at the best of times. Cyber finds one back, Cameraman another. So the two backline players from TSM have been removed, but you've got the man who's on a mission in this round in Merc. He is still standing. In comes Bolo. One back the other way, a 3 versus 2.
Shots come in. Merc manages to take the head off of Astro. 3 versus 1, and another for Merc. TSM, they know that the blood is in the water. Dares, they're circling, and they are ready to take.
FaZe to move at them, or they're happy to play fast and hard-hitting and run you over like a steam train.
In comes another. It's Merc onto Cameraman, and this feels like the final breaths of a FaZe team that has run its race right now. The legs have gone, Des. It is too much. As Achieved finds Bullet, it's 1 versus 5. All the hopes of LATAM rest on Astro's shoulders right now, and he is opening rotations. He's desperately moving. He's trying to do anything he can, but there comes the final kill, and it's a flawless round at the end of a flawless performance from TSM, who will return to NA as heroes, regardless of the outcome of the next map, because they have got the region.
Oh, there goes the Yana. Merc again, evasive as ever, but he gets tagged on the retreat down below inside a bar. I don't know if they're aware of his position. Another kill for Merc. How does he keep getting these? Nobody can stop this young man.
It's left, and he manages damage and he kills.
And on top of that, you've got 2 toxic canisters to soften up the remainder of these players. Now it's Shepard to take quite a bit of damage. Merc down below. It's the upper hand in favor of Empire, but Merc swings. Shepard now as well. It's Merc coming through on the flank. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching for Merc. What a monstrous clutch from Merc. TSM on match point. Still don't know that Shepard's in here. Wait a minute, they do. They have control of Church, and on a prayer, TSM need 2 more, make that 1. Joystick, he does joystick things. Is he gonna do it? Diffuser down. This is dire straits for the Russian team, knowing that the match could be over, or the map could be over if Joystick doesn't pull out ahead. He has a single bit of HP, and Chala says, no you don't. TSM steal Empire's map away, and they take Clubhouse.
We'll toss it and we'll cover from now on.
And I don't know if Gio's gonna make it through. Yes, he is with a hair, and he gets away. First kill goes to Bolo. Merc finds one as well. Shepard, rat-tat-tat, pitter-patter of the MPX. Good enough for 1 kill. Joystick is on pillars as well. TSM still have the advantage. It's Scyther with 1 HP to be finished off from Merc, and Joystick to clutch. He's sitting on top of the diffuser, but he needs to be wary because guess who's up top on that top floor? It's the Sledge of Achieved. Well, now in favor of TSM, it's always to try and stop it, and he sees it, damage done, he gets back to pillars. It's a reset for these teams. A bit of calmness. We'll go over the bomb site, but Merc decides no, to hell with calm, I want violence, and he finds it. The little that was left of Scyther, gone. Always now with the diffuser. 1/3 of the way gone. He'll wait. The rest of the team will give him intel, playing off of these 2 players of TSM, one of whom still sits in the bomb site, the other above. This top floor control for TSM is so critical, always gives his position away. Diffuser still going down, an almost unwinnable situation, and all it takes is a couple bullets, but TSM don't want to give it to them. They get the clock, they don't know where he is.
Been played.
Merc gets it like a damn fiddle.
Because, well, you still got the 4v4, but Achieved with a nice C4. That's going to punish Empire, and Achieved as well from down below. Despite heading information, Empire cannot react, but then finds Bolo's head, and now they want to aggress further up. But Scyther, well, what can he get?
Oh, hold on a second here. We need a temperature check on this TSM team. Merc might be able to get one, and there you go. What a performance from Merc. 14 damn kills and 7 damn rounds. TSM take map number 2. Aim advantage. Down goes Chala. And this pause, apparently, helping them an awful lot. Merc steps into action, diffuser going down, smokes from the attackers, but it's Merc now to get into the bomb site amidst the smoke. He has no idea, a single kill to his name, but it's impactless at the moment. Trapped inside of dorms, diffuser by the window. You have to kill all 3 of the opponents. There's no way you're gonna be able to get to that diffuser in time. You also see from Empire, they've gone down below. So Merc will buy time. He's the IGL of the team. He can't really spend it talking with the rest of them, but he knows how impossible this is. A Herculean task, trying to carry an entire team, just trying to fill time. Nice shot onto Always, but they're playing keep away as he baits it out, and then will get promptly swung on the window. He knows exactly where they are. He gets stunned in the run out. A nice kill, but he's out of time. Valiant effort for Merc. Single bit of damage done to him. He's as good as dead. Both players from Empire will walk in the same direction. TSM showing great restraint. Always gives himself away. They want to bait out any nitro cells or toxic canisters. There's none to be found. Only bullets. And the bullets from TSM, they're good. Merc with the final 2 kills. From Always from above, watching the hatch.
Merc going in.
Moment, but Merc is in. He sees an opportunity, snaps onto the head of Shepard, removes it from his body. Dan is next. Merc has all their attention. The rest of TSM have to follow up. A 3rd from Merc. What are these individual heroics that we're seeing? Diffuser goes down, Joystick boxed out, and Always is the only player to stop a tie game. Scyther walks away with 1 HP. Good coverage. That's Diffuser, almost down. Gio in a 1v3, but Empire, they want to send this to map number 4. They just need a tiny bit of Gio's HP, and they're going to get it. Empire not letting TSM sweep. We talked about both of them in this proverbial head-to-head in stats, but now Bolo engages in a gunfight that is a little bit puzzling. It allows Empire to win it before they also lose Shepard. That's Diffuser down. So Empire, in order to stay in this round, they need to engage in fisticuffs. Blow to blow. Keep in lockstep with TSM. A pick or two is all you need, but they're not even going to find one. Both of the two remaining players get taken out, formerly alive, now deceased, and the round goes to TSM again. You want to hoist that. That's what you want to lift up. Down goes always. TSM are in such good shape. Scyther a desperation swing, and suddenly it's a 5v2. TSM are in full control of this series, and they've only got 2 more bodies to find. The smoke of Shepard is down below. Joystick, where does he sit? That's the question. Watching for a rappel, potentially for one on the roof. He could engage, but he gets smoked by Achieved. It's a 5v1. If there's ever been the time for a flawless round, it's now. Everything on the line for TSM. What a year it's been from them. And it's all now Shepard to try and stop it. Empire have come so close before, but they've fallen short, and they'll do so again. TSM said, trust the process. The process just won you a world championship. TSM are your 6th Invitational 2022 world champs.
They come through the open qualifier. They had no chance at making here besides that last option. And against all odds, as one of the lowest seeds at this entire event, they've done it. North America on top.
The qualifier kings of NA and every single SI. This team has finished in the top 4. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but today, it's a marriage between TSM and a certain hammer on the stage. And like EG or Continuum, and like Space Station, and like Elevate on Xbox, NA gets another hammer.
You have achieved everything you needed. There is only one final step, gentlemen, so I will allow you to step forward and claim your hammer.